Welcome back to Anaheim. There's a player over in the National League dugout who's in a unique position tonight. He's both all-star and old-timer. The Phillies' Mike Schmidt was voted the National League's starting third baseman, despite the fact that, of course, he retired earlier this season. And in fact, during batting practice tonight, there were players from both squads scurrying around trying to get the future Hall of Famer's autograph. A few moments ago, I spoke with Mike Schmidt.
Mike, did you give any serious consideration to taking a turn at bat in this game as your last hurrah?
Not really, Bob. When I realized that I had a chance of being elected to the All-Star game, a lot of people asked me if I'd play if I won the voting. And I, right from the outset, said, no, I'm not going to play. I retired from the game. I have my reasons. There'd be nothing to gain by me playing in the game. Plus, I'd be taking the spot of a guy that really deserved to be there.
How do you think you'll feel watching one last All-Star game in uniform, but from the bench?
Well, I won't have the butterflies that I would normally have. I'll be sitting in here talking to the players, rooting them on. I know the National League takes this game very seriously, and I want to be helping them with my enthusiasm in the dugout. And I don't want to have to hit against Dave Stewart and Nolan Ryan.
Especially not in this twilight. So a last hurrah for Mike Schmidt, and the next step, he says, is broadcasting. A certain Hall of Famer in another sport, Bill Walsh of the 49ers, is headed for the broadcast booth, too.
Yes, Bob, the man who coached 3 Super Bowl championship teams during the course of the 80s will be joining Dick Enberg in the booth to comprise NBC's #1 NFL broadcast team. So the coach of the 80s in the NFL is joining NBC Sports, and we are delighted about it.
Look, Marv, face it, everybody wants to be a sportscaster, including former President Reagan. Here we see Ronald Reagan moments ago in the clubhouse trying to pick up some last-minute tidbits and anecdotes before working the first inning with Vin and Tom.
Mike Moore. Jeffrey Leonard. Gary Gaetti. Mark McGuire.
They're off. But unlike Bill Walsh, former President Reagan has not been signed to a long-term deal. Instead, we've inked him for only a single inning, and he will work the first. Now let's say hello to some of the people that President Reagan will be talking about, along with Vin Scully and Tom Seaver, as we go to Dennis Packer, the PA man, for the introduction of the National and American League squads.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 1989 National League All-Star Team. The equipment manager, David Howells. The trainers from the San Diego Padres, Dick Dent. And from the Montreal Expos, Ron McLean. The coaches from the Los Angeles Dodgers, number 8, Joe Amalfitano. And number 18, Bill Russell. From the San Diego Padres, number 15, Jack McKeon. From Montreal, number 37, Buck Rogers. And in the bullpen from Los Angeles, number 58, Mark Cressy. And now from the Atlanta Braves, number 29, John Smoltz. From the Chicago Cubs, number 8, Andre Dawson. Number 28, Mitch Williams. And number 40, Rick Sutcliffe. From the Cincinnati Reds, number 31, John Franco. And number 11, Barry Larkin. From the Houston Astros, number 27, Glenn Davis. And number 33, Mike Scott. From the Los Angeles Dodgers, number 55, Orel Hershiser. Number 50, Jay Howell. Number 12, Willie Randolph. And number 14, Mike Scioscia. From the Montreal Expos, number 44, Tim Burke. And number 29, Tim Wallach. From the Philadelphia Phillies, number 9, Bon Hayes. From the Pittsburgh Pirates, number 25, Bobby Bonilla. From the St. Louis Cardinals, number 29, Vince Coleman. And number 26, Tony Peña. And from the San Diego Padres, number 48, Mark Davis. And now managing his 4th All-Star game from the defending world champion Los Angeles Dodgers, number 2, Tommy Lasorda. Now let's meet the National League starting lineup. Leading off and making his 6th straight appearance as the National League starting shortstop, from the St. Louis Cardinals, number 1, Ozzie Smith. Batting second, leading the National League in batting with a .353 average. From the San Diego Padres, number 19, right fielder Tony Gwynn. Batting third, this year's top vote getter in the All-Star balloting. From the San Francisco Giants, number 22, first baseman Will Clark. Batting fourth, leading the major leagues with 31 home runs and 81 RBIs. From the San Francisco Giants, number 7, left fielder Taylor Mitchell. Batting fifth, he has 16 home runs and 52 RBIs this season. From the Cincinnati Reds, number 44, center fielder Eric Davis. Batting sixth, second in the league with 22 home runs. From the New York Mets, number 20, third baseman Howard Johnson. Batting seventh, he ranks third among active National Leaguers with a .307 average. From the St. Louis Cardinals, number 28, the designated hitter Pedro Guerrero. Batting eighth, the Major League's all-time leader in fielding percentage at second base. From the Chicago Cubs, number 23, Ryne Sandberg. Batting ninth, known for his rocket arm and throwing from the crouch position. From the San Diego Padres, number 9, Benito Santiago. Warming up in the bullpen, National League Pitcher of the month of May from the San Francisco Giants, number 48, Reuschel. Although he retired on May 29th, he was elected by the fans to the National League third base position in recognition of his contributions to the game. From the Philadelphia Phillies, number 20, Mike Schmidt. Now let's greet the 19